So after 206 days, or nearly 7 months, it's finally here. So what's new with this update? And was it worth waiting over half a year? Now I'm grateful that we finally received an update to what may be the best train driving game on Roblox. I just can't get over how long it's taken and how much we received for how long we've waited. For those who wasn't around the earlier days of VR, for example, on the 18th of March 2023, we received the 1.1 update, which included 2 trains and a bunch of new stations, some extra liveries for existing stock. 4 months later, we received the weather update, which again brought 2 new trains, some more stations, and some rain, and even more liveries for existing stock. Which brings us to now, nearly 7 months later. So did we receive more or less than before? First, we have the consist creator, which on paper sounds fantastic until you realise someone can do this. Then we got the 2 new trains and 1 slightly tweaked 170, those being the class 321, the 800 family, and the class 171, which is just a 170 tweak. Next up is the map changes. Here's where I felt most let down. It's like they spent so long detailing things 90% of the players are never going to see, that it took extra time to do just a few extra miles to the existing network. But anyway, first with the first new stations, we have Avonhill, which is based on the real life London Euston. Then there's Union Street, where regional trains stop there, so it's pretty quiet. And lastly, we have Thornfield, which I do rather like. It's rather simple. And then there's the changes to the other stations, which are nice. I'm just not really 100% sure what they've actually changed, but here you go. And with that, I come back to thinking how much we got in the 1.2 update last time, which, bearing in mind it only took 4 months, not 7. We got 7 new stations rather than 3. Anyway, with that, we move on to the liveries for the existing stock. And this area, they definitely get my thumbs up. There's a lot of variety, and here's the liveries for the 170. And here's the liveries for the 153. That also says in the changelog that they added the first class variants to the Mark III coaches. However, there is only one variant, which is the intercity one. Lastly is the miscellaneous changes, probably things you might have missed, but are actually pretty cool. The most noticeable one being the GUI changes, along with being customizable now. The revamped physics means brakes are now really bad, and that if you put your train into neutral or try to coast, it will slowly slow down and you have to put more power on again. Very annoying. The live map's now been coloured, which is very useful, and you can also see what train is running and who's driving it, along with the numbers as well, which would be really handy for me when I do my train spot videos, if I do one. And the signalling system had an update to allow multiple trains, and most importantly, this turtle was added, which plays some good music, by the way. You should go and find it. Well, that concludes this update, really. I'm really hoping that they will start doing smaller updates now, like I've been asking for ages, rather than these massive updates where we get huge gaps between no content at all, but then you can do all in one go. These little smaller updates is for people like myself who's bought every single train because we've got so much money now. It gives us a reason to come back and play the game again. It's just something to work towards. Whereas if you give it to us and all in one go, like I've already done, I've already bought everything and there's nothing left for me to get now. I just play the game for fun now. what these updates also mean, players come back, like myself, like I said, and it also brings in new players as a result, so they can complain how much the 800 costs. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see some more BR and train spotting videos, do click subscribe. Bye guys.